Welcome, dear adventurers and story lovers, to Spellbound Stories, where ancient tales awaken, and magic still lives among shadows and stars. Today, we bring you a story like no other, a tale of a prince driven by dreams, a cursed woman with a serpent's form, and a mysterious forest that holds a deadly secret. This is not just a love story. It's a legend of courage, redemption, and the power of seeing with the heart, not the eyes. So grab your tea, get comfortable, and prepare for The Prince and the Serpent Woman. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you never miss a tale that will stir your soul and spark your imagination. The Prince of Questions. Once upon a time, in the great kingdom of Norien, there lived a young prince named Kalin. He was unlike other princes. While his brothers were busy hunting and feasting, Kalin wandered the royal library, reading books of forgotten lands, lost civilizations, and old forbidden magic. He often stood on the highest tower at night, staring at the stars and whispering, "There must be more than golden crowns, something the eye cannot see, but the heart can feel." His people loved him for his kindness, but many feared he was chasing shadows. The First Dream. One winter night, when the moon was full and the mist lay heavy on the castle walls, Kalin had a strange dream. He saw a woman, radiant, ethereal, standing in a moonlit forest. Her eyes were glowing emeralds, her hair was black as raven feathers, but her body from the waist down shimmered with serpent scales. She looked at him and whispered, "Prince of Norien, if you truly seek truth, come alone to the Forest of Whispers, 3 hours after sunset. Do not fear what you see." He woke up sweating, his heart pounding, but the dream returned the next night, and the next, and on the third night, Kalin made his decision. Into the Whispering Forest. He told no one. At sunset, Kalin mounted his horse and rode into the ancient woods that no one dared enter. The Forest of Whispers was thick with fog, silence, and strange echoes. Some say the trees moved when you weren't looking. Others said shadows followed you, mimicking your every step. 3 hours after sunset, Kalin stood before a silver pool deep in the forest. A soft voice echoed from the mist. "You came. That means you're not like the others." From the shadows she emerged, the woman from his dreams. Half human, half serpent, and heartbreakingly beautiful. The Curse. She introduced herself as Seraphina. Long ago, she had been a princess in a distant kingdom destroyed by greed and dark magic. Seraphina had been tricked into performing a forbidden ritual, which turned her into a half-serpent creature, cursed to remain in the forest for all eternity, unless someone could see her true self and not recoil in fear. "I appear in dreams," she said, "to those with hearts unclouded by pride." Kalin asked, "Why me?" Seraphina replied, "Because you look beyond what is seen, and you may be the only one left who can break my curse." The Trial of Shadows. But the curse wasn't just a spell. It had a guardian. As Kalin reached out to touch Seraphina's hand, the ground shook. A monstrous figure emerged from the earth, a colossal serpent with wings of darkness and eyes like burning coals. "You dare touch what is mine," it roared. "You wish to break the curse, then face the price of truth." Kalin drew his sword, but every strike passed through the beast as though it were made of smoke. Seraphina cried out, "Kalin, you cannot fight it with steel. It feeds on fear, not flesh." Then he remembered her words. "See with the heart." He dropped his sword. He closed his eyes, took a deep breath, and stepped forward, unarmed, unafraid. "I do not fear you," he said, "because I see her, and her spirit is not yours to chain." A burst of golden light erupted from Kalin's chest. The serpent shrieked, turned to mist, and vanished into the sky. A new dawn. As the light faded, Seraphina collapsed. The scales melted off her body and her form turned fully human. She opened her eyes, tears falling down her cheeks. "You did it," she whispered. "You saw me, the real me." The forest, once dark and silent, now glowed with life. Flowers bloomed instantly, birds returned, and the wind sang. They walked hand in hand back to the kingdom. But something had changed in Caelin too. A kingdom reborn. When they returned, the people were stunned by Seraphina's beauty and Caelin's tale. Though many were skeptical at first, they came to love her kindness, her wisdom, and her mystery. Caelin became king, and Seraphina, the queen of light and serpents, ruled beside him. They rebuilt the broken parts of the kingdom, guided by truth, compassion, and the strange magic of the unseen. The tale of the prince and the serpent woman became legend, told across generations as a story of trust, of magic, and of love that sees the soul. If this story touched your heart, then you too are a seeker like Caelin. Thank you for watching Spellbound Stories, where fairy tales are not just for children, but for dreamers of all ages. Don't forget to subscribe, leave A if you believe in magic, and tell us in the comments, would you have dared to touch her hand? Until next time, dear traveler, stay curious, stay kind, and never stop seeking the unseen.